Okay, so what's the big difference as you get up into position here? Well, let's turn on the vibrato cam again. And as you go up on the instrument, there's some things that remain the same and some things that are different. When you're back here, your elbow can be a tad lower, and you can still achieve the vibrato. In fact, it's best if your elbow is a little bit lower. And your finger can still achieve the vibrato motion, and you can get this pushing and pulling feeling from the elbow forward. Now, as we get up in position here, the thing that hasn't changed is that magic pushing and pulling feeling that's so comfortable in fourth position. What's different about the experience up here is that now our finger is coming into the cello at a different angle. So when we're in fourth position, we're coming in nearly perpendicular to the string, okay? But when we come up here, well, you know, there's nothing we can do about it. In the end, our arm is attached all the way the heck back here, right? So because of that, and because now we've pulled farther away from our body, the vibrato and the angle of the vibrato has changed slightly in the hand. Now we can still do pushing and pulling down the string length. That's not really the problem. But what happens is people are rather disconcerted by the feeling that as they're doing their vibrato, and when they were in this position, they could go back and forth this way. When they're in position up here, their knuckle becomes more of a factor, and the pushing and pulling that they feel is a tad more complicated, I want to say, all right? But if the knuckle itself up here is pretty loose, then it should be that as we get up here, we can still do vibrato. Now, I guess my vibrato cam really doesn't show you the end of the finger. But what's going on at this point is that I'm still trying to push straight down the line of the string for my vibrato. And the difference is the angle of my first finger as it expresses the vibrato. It's more this way and not as much this way. We have to allow that different feeling to happen, because if we don't, again, we're contradicting what the body is, how the body is naturally positioned in order to do these things.